Yeah, I'm not trusting him with that. I think I'm trusting me. Vamos por Dios. Shoot! Man, say! That's got to make it easy.
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Ta-da! But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away. Oh no, you've forgotten me? Does grab adversarial technology bring any back? A magical lamp, I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is spontaneous filmmaking. A place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope. I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all of my life savings into it too.
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future.
How I'm gonna put you on the grill. You little digital bug. I'm gonna ask you to go to the stupid.
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Yes.
Wow, that's quite a nifty mecca you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant? You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Oh, no! Maybe
mass production! And I, the almighty Dragon Lord, and another, I shall have you.
What? Heavens above!
Idiot meets idiot.
What's all the fuss?
Making
some new friends, are we? Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, President of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Hello there. I'm Kenichi.
What about me?
You think someone yelling?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to...
Oh, see that? Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon...
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia hoping she could lend a hand. After all, Who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Sorry, traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see. I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
That's right! The one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran! After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend. Not only is our adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal! A win-win arrangement.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas. By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exact and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, traveler, are you at all interested in taking part? It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Would be even more tempted if you were to say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves. So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant. Look over there! You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, and you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself. She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a How go be her assistant.
You little... What's your game here?
Tim, what's up? Sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
I'll make sure you know what's happening on the battlefield. Satoshi.
Yes, you probably asked, because... Oh, look, oh my... So cool. Let's go.
Traveler, it's you! Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew? It's time, dear partner and Paimon, for us to turn. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts. Of course, enthusiasts, we, for our part.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring and we barely have any experience.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tavad's biggest business venture, free macaron, right now. Several areas are still under construction. This, so...
Which...
So just like the festival, I guess.
Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you... come on...
Why is Rising on the time screen?
Standardized strategy.
Of course. Film and entertainment mean if we're not careful, and others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to...
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows? But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun.
Oh, those are
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. All right, then. Let's start with Eclectic Escapade.
What is this news? So that will give you so much more.
Both of you seem even more
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevaumeran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncing cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass-produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products. Don't worry. As Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina's already getting 60% of the sales revenue. After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily. Not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Nora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Nora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is the same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially... There's plenty of work. There's a recruitment set once assigned.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us. Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you. Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun. A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law. Have you ever seen these stickers on my back? Do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes. I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun. Have you ever seen these stickers on my back? Do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes. A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law. I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun. If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes. A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law. I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
Was All-Might's teacher, so I knew he had to be pretty old. I didn't expect him to be bonkers.
When reviewing resumes, pay attention.
Hey, anyone knows what your usual show is?
When reviewing resumes.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. any case, with this, the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland is now officially open. Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
No. Oh, does my Trino die in the show? I haven't got to that part yet. And anyone that watches My Hero Academia, ask me if Don Trino dies, because I'm only on that part where Izuku comes back to UA. Near that part. That's the Tochi noise. They don't talk.
Well, the building on this moment to draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs. My good friend Escop. She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy?
That's what we're going to first.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water.
Hey there, Escoffier.
Oh, my employers are here. The president of the Spina di Rosula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business. I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using a scuff, but this isn't just about attracting visitors. Just imagine, Paimon.
Then Paimon come every single day.
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, based on research, so give me some inspiration every few... Now then, give me your hand.
The reaction drive makes reaction become especially electrocharged or unique to the characters that are what? Hydro or electro.
A warm and energetic feel. Your hands are calloused from wielding your a sword then. The theme this time shall be strength. Alright, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form. I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste. Perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day. But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, this park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows, the morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh, if I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Centre. For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot. I'll prepare some...
That's a great idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier. Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly. The artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this...
We should be able to attract...
That's...
Huh?
Thinking about it, we have... Oh, not at all. I imagine... But don't let that...
Whoa, seeing her from here on out will be...
Bro, this bow and arrow. Full star. Oh, Risey's here. Hey, let's go. Hi! Want to see Darwin again. Darwin, bro, he's... Okay. The original team that of... I love how... Shift element.
Freeze! Windblade! Disappear! This will be frozen.
Come a little closer.